Hello, welcome to a preview of Yeovil against Manchester United for Sky Sports, sponsored by Sky Bet. Pleased to say, as ever, Jamie Redknapp joins us for these chats. Jamie, Yeovil, bottom of League One, only won 7 games all season. They lost 3 on the spin. How tricky is this for United in real terms?
Well, it's obviously a huge game for United, but one with the quality of the squad that they've got, that I expect them to navigate and get through to the next round. It's a brilliant opportunity for Yeovil to play against some of the best players in the world, and I'm sure they'll enjoy it. But there's no doubt there'll be a bit of a rotation in the squad. I expect players like Januzaj to play, and Herrera that's just coming back from injury. But I don't expect him to take too many chances, because it's the sort of game that, you know, I think a little bit like Liverpool, Van Gaal would look at this as an opportunity to win a trophy, and probably cap then what he feels, especially if they got into the top 4, will be a relatively good season, and it's something to build on.
Yeah, United not won the FA Cup since 2004, joint sort of all-time leading most successful teams with Arsenal, won it 11 times. Do you think at 6-1 third
I thought you'd know that,
a good
Ed.
bet?
I thought you'd know that one.
Yeah, I don't know how I knew that, but do you think good bet, 6-1?
Yeah, I think of course they are. They're a good bet. I think, especially that the longer the competition goes on, teams start to maybe look at the Champions League. Say if you look at, say, Chelsea is a good example, Man City, if they're still in the Champions League 5-6 weeks to go before the end of the season, they will then start to look at the FA Cup as not a hindrance, but they'll look at it as probably the least of their priorities. And if Man United are still in it, and they've got only Premier League games that they're playing for, then of course they're a great bet, because they've got good players and they've got match winners in their team. They're going to have the same problems defensively, etc. But there's no doubt they're going to be a major challenger when it comes to winning this competition.
Do you think someone like James Wilson, it's interesting, at Sky Bet have priced James Wilson up as odds-on to score in 90 minutes, because they're obviously maybe expecting that he'll come into the team that Van Gaal will rotate. Do you think you look at the squad members, is it again a watching brief to see who the Dutchman selects?
Yeah, I do, Ed, and I think that if you look at the Januzaj and Herrera, they will get a game, because it's hard this year, because when you've got Champions League, there's more games for every player. It keeps everybody involved. There'll be a lot of players at Manchester United kicking their heels, thinking, I'm not going to get much of a game this year, and they're looking to maybe get out on loan. So the FA Cup, the longer they're in it, the better it is for Louis van Gaal, because it keeps players interested. It keeps everybody having a game. Even the likes of Raphael, right back, has been surplus to requirements this year. And I think for a long time has made a lot of mistakes defensively, but because they haven't got anyone else that he thought would be playing. But now they've changed the system, it hasn't really accommodated him. So there'll be a lot of players that will be looking to get a game, and this is an ideal opportunity. But they won't want to take too many risks. That's what I would say. And you want to make sure you get through this game and keep going. As I say, then you've got the FA Cup and you've got the Premier League to get to, and if they still believe they can win it, fine. And if not, getting to that top 4, which is obviously coveted for Louis van Gaal and all the Man United fans, because they love those big Champions League nights there, and rightly so.
They certainly do. What about, we talked about AFC Wimbledon Liverpool, Jamie, in another video, and we mentioned the fact that Wimbledon had 2 informed strikers in Matt Tubbs and Akim Fenwa. Yeovil's top scorer is Kiefer Moore, with 4 in all competitions. Is that a problem when you're looking to perhaps have a punt on an upset win? Do you need that informed striker for a lower league side?
You do, and you need an atmosphere, you need a bit of energy, I play down there a lot, but at the moment they're getting a few beatings as well, which is not ideal. But what they want to do, they want to be competitive. They don't want to roll over and get beat 4, 5, 6-0. They want to, they need to find the right way of playing. I think that's the balance you sometimes have to find between having a go, but not leaving yourself wide open to get beaten, comfortably. And that's what obviously the Yeovil will be the players will be nervous about. That they've got some good players down there, but they're not, obviously, I don't believe, at a level to really give Manchester United a game or to cause them too many problems. And as I say, I expect Man United to get through this pretty comfortably.
Yeah, United's form away from home in the league. They've drawn the last 3, Jamie. Yeovil are 12-1. What's your final predictions on this one? Any danger of Gary Johnson's team causing a shot?
No, I don't think so, mate. I'm going to go for 3-1 to Manchester United. I'm going to go for James Wilson to get the first goal. I think this kid's going to be a real star in the future, and I think this is a good game for him to go and play. He didn't play in the last one, and he'll indicate all the qualities to go and be a Man United centre-forward for many years to come.
Yeah, 7-2 to be first goal scorer. You can get 9-1 on United to win by 3 goals to 1. Much better value than 2-9 in the outright market. Thank you very much, Jamie. We'll speak to you again soon. Enjoy the Cup football. Remember, all the big match markets available at skybet.com. We'll speak to you again next week.